Some stories begin with a mystery already solved. But this one begins with a man stepping off a train at dawn, and his hand wrapped in a bloody cloth. This is The Adventure of the Engineer's Thumb. It begins at Watson's house. Early one morning, a young man knocks on his door. His name is Victor Hatherley. He is a hydraulic engineer. Hatherley is holding his right hand very carefully. Watson brings him inside. He unwraps the cloth. The thumb is gone, cut off cleanly at the base. Watson cleans and bandages the wound. Then he looks at Hatherley. "What happened to you?" Hatherley looks up. "Can we go to Sherlock Holmes first? I want to tell this story only once." Holmes opens the door of Baker Street. He looks at the bandaged hand. He says nothing. He gestures to a chair. "Sit down," he says, "and tell me everything." £50 for one night's work. No questions. No witnesses. Hatherley needed the money, so he said yes. And that decision almost killed him. Hatherley begins his story. He is a young engineer with his own small business. But work has been very difficult. He has very few clients and very little money. Then one evening, a man comes to his office. His name is Colonel Lysander Stark. He is tall, thin, and very serious. He speaks with a slight foreign accent. Stark has a job offer. He needs an engineer to look at a hydraulic press. A hydraulic press is a powerful machine. It uses water pressure to crush things. Stark says the machine is broken. He needs it repaired tonight. "Tonight?" says Hatherley. "Yes," says Stark. "Tonight." And he places £50 on the desk. £50 for one night's work. That is a very large amount of money. Hatherley looks at the money. He says yes. Stark has one condition. Hatherley must tell nobody where he is going. Nobody must know about this job. Hatherley finds this strange, but he needs the money, so he agrees. That night, Hatherley gets into a carriage. Stark is waiting inside. They ride for a long time. The curtains on the windows are closed. Hatherley cannot see where they're going. After more than an hour, the carriage stops. They are at a large house in the countryside. It is dark. It is isolated. There are no other houses nearby. Hatherley follows Stark inside. A woman appears and warns him. In a whisper. "Go," she says. "Leave now while you still can." He doesn't leave. And the room he's about to enter will try to crush him alive. Inside the house, a woman appears. She speaks quietly to Hatherley in German. Then she switches to English. "Go away from here," she whispers. "Leave now while you still can." Before Hatherley can respond, Stark appears. The woman goes silent. Her face goes pale. She walks away quickly. Stark leads Hatherley down to a cellar. Inside is the hydraulic press. It is a large metal machine. The walls of the room are made of metal, too. Hatherley examines the press carefully. He finds the problem and explains how to fix it. Then he notices something strange. There is a residue on the walls and floor, a white powdery substance. He touches it. He smells it. This machine is not pressing oil, he thinks. It is pressing something else entirely. Stark sees Hatherley's face. He knows immediately. The engineer has figured it out. Stark's expression changes. He steps back. He closes the heavy metal door and locks it. The walls begin to move. Slowly, the ceiling is coming down. The room is getting smaller. The hydraulic press is not broken at all. It is working perfectly. And Hatherley is inside it. Hatherley screams. He pushes against the walls. He looks desperately for a way out. Then a small panel opens in the wall. The woman is there. Her face is terrified. She reaches in and pulls him through. Just in time. Hatherley runs through the dark house. He finds a window. He opens it and climbs out. But Stark is right behind him. Stark has an axe. He swings it. Hatherley lets go of the window ledge and drops. He hits the ground hard and passes out. When he wakes up, he is lying in a field. It is almost morning. His hand is soaked in blood. His thumb is gone. He gets up. He walks to the nearest road. He finds a train station, and he gets on the first train to London. Holmes listened to every word. He already knew what the machine was really pressing, and he knew exactly what kind of men they were dealing with. Holmes listens to every word. Then he stands up. He has two questions. What was the machine really pressing? And where exactly is that house? The white powder, Holmes explains, is Fuller's earth, a valuable material used in industry. Stark and his partners were stealing it from the land, pressing it into blocks, and selling it illegally. That is why everything had to be secret. That is why no one could know. Holmes, Watson, and Hatherley get into a carriage. They go to the police. Then together they travel out of London. Hatherley tries to remember the route from the night before. After some time, they find a road he recognizes. Then a gate. Then the house. But when they arrive, the house is on fire. Flames are coming from every window. The roof is collapsing. A lamp must have been knocked over during Hatherley's escape. The fire spread through the night. They search the area. But Stark and his partners are gone. The woman, too. All of them vanished. Holmes stands and watches the house burn. Watson stands beside him. Hatherley stands a little further back, holding his bandaged hand. The criminals escaped, says Watson. Holmes nods slowly. Yes, he says. But so did he. He looks at Hatherley, and that is what matters. Victor Hatherley lost his thumb that night. He never got his £50. And the men who tried to kill him were never caught. But he walked out of that house alive. I'm Zoey. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.